Hey everybody, so we're back again, one more week here. We've got Abby again. She's gonna show you how to measure yourself at home. So really great, maybe you can't make it into store, maybe you're doing some online shopping, or maybe you've been in a room with a fitter before and you're kind of confused maybe about what size we've put you in. This is just gonna break it down really quick, really easy, and it's gonna get you started with the bra. So
we've got a 60-inch measuring tape here. We do measure in inches just because it's easiest for our sizing. I'm gonna put my finger on the 1, start there, and just kind of pull it over. And then the important thing here is to make sure that it's parallel at the back. So whether that means that you need just a little bit of extra assistance or just to do it in front of a mirror. And then I'm just gonna pull the band around, not super tight that I can't breathe or anything, just kind of around.
But snug enough, right? That it's not slipping or sliding. You shouldn't be able to put like a whole fist through the measuring tape.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put my finger on that number and I can just kind of let it off here. And I measured right to a 36, so that's where I would wanna start for a band size, which is where it would work. Now, if you measured in between 2, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. You can either go up, we usually go down. So just to have a good strong base for your bra and overall support of the bra, which we will kind of get into at the end of the video here, is why it's so important to have a tighter fitting band.
Snug band around your ribs.
Yeah, so then for the actual cup size measurement, I'm gonna do the same thing, line it up, but I'm just gonna pull it up a little bit higher here and just get the measuring tape right in the fullest part of my bust here. And again, put my finger on that number. Now, if you are forgetful or you want to make sure you remember that first number, I would just write it down because it is going to come in handy again here when determining your cup size. So for that one, I got 44. So now what I would do is pop my 2 thumbs on the numbers, count out the alphabet, I guess, pretty much, and that's how you're going to get your starting
per inch.
Starting cup size. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Right.
So I'm going to start out at 36H, and that's going to be my size. Normally in the fitting rooms, that's how we do it. It doesn't always necessarily mean that every bra that's a 36H is going to fit perfectly.
Or even that that's going to be the size that you end up in.
Yeah, different styles, different bras, depending on what you're looking for. It could change, especially the cup size. Some brands do deeper cups, some brands do a more shallow cup, so it changes things a little bit.
Hopefully that kind of gives you an insight as to why we measure, how we measure, and the importance. So what do you love about your bra being so tight?
Well, I feel supported throughout the day. And I think that, again, it comes down to knowing the difference between a well-supportive bra and something that's just plain too tight. It's definitely shocking to some people who come in and they are used to wearing like a 40 band because they've been shopping at department stores. They only have the option to go up in the band to make the cup fit. So that's like if I was wearing a 40 band right now, this is kind of showing how it would be sitting so far away from me.
So if we put Abby in a 40 band, or if someone else puts her in a 40 band, or that's what she's used to wearing, you can see this measuring tape isn't even touching her body. She could like hula hoop with this measuring tape. It's moving around. So we want snug. She probably
And that's gonna give me no support if I'm wearing the 40 band, but I'm actually measuring at a 36. Because 80–90% of the support is coming from that band, and if you are used to something that's too big, something that's fitting you perfectly is gonna feel tight at first. Yeah. So whether that means you kind of go in between a couple sizes to kind of leeway into a proper fitting bra, it's just that important, and you will feel more supported throughout the day regardless.
You'll get rid of those little divots eventually. I mean, assuming they're not permanently in your shoulders by this point. But when your band is snug, it takes all the pressure off your straps. Your straps shouldn't be doing all the work. They're not that strong. That's not what their job is. Their job is to keep your bra centered. And that's why you can see that we should wear our straps a little bit higher up on our shoulder. So if that's happening, try a smaller band size, see if it helps a little bit. And you optimally should be able to fit about 1 fist's worth back here. There shouldn't be a ton of like bounce back. If it feels like you're like trampolining back there, your bra's too big.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's that easy, it's that straightforward. We hope this is helpful to anyone that is looking for a proper fitting bra.
How to measure yourself at home.
Yeah. Bye.